Now, talk to me about what it meant to you to have your mother there for the TBS title win. What was that like?
Oh, so I had my mother, my father, and my little sister.
Oh, wow.
And yeah. And I think especially with my parents, like my dad, if there was anyone ever that like I could talk to about wrestling, it would be him because nobody else in my family was really a fan. But my dad would watch and he had his favorites and he had things that he was invested in. And I think when I started wrestling, like neither of them were particularly happy. You know, they always say like, who wants their little princess going on to get beat up? But I think they both saw the joy that it brought me, and how dedicated I was to wrestling, that it really kind of like changed their minds on it. And my dad, there was a little bit of him like living vicariously through me because he also has always been like this risk taker, this adventurous guy. He rides motorcycles. Like when I was a baby, I'd be on a motorcycle with him. He goes rock climbing, not so much anymore, but I remember being a kid, like going upstate New York to like the Gunks and like rock climbing there. And so he's always had that kind of side to him. But I think to have my parents there for this moment, it's kind of like, I know you guys didn't like this journey from the beginning. And then, of course, there were times along the way I had knee surgery. I had a neck surgery, you know, like I was nearly paralyzed in a wrestling ring 5 years ago, and overcame that. And I know personally I had moments where I'm like, is this even worth it? But for them to see, like, their daughter, who my mom always says, I made you from scratch. That's like her thing all the time. She's like, I made you from scratch. So to see you get hurt means, like, that breaks my heart more than you can imagine. And I don't have any kids, so really I can't imagine. But to kind of show them like this is all paying off. This is one. I've been happy. I've loved wrestling the entire 9 years that I've been doing it. But like to have something physical to show them like I'm at the top of the mountain, guys. It really means a lot. And then on the other side of it, to have my little sister there, who's honestly my best friend. She's 9 years younger than me, and a big thing for me growing up was to just make sure that like she was confident in herself, she believed in herself, and so for me to go and chase my dreams and like accomplish them, and to have her see that is like the best lesson I could teach her. You know, I could say it through words, but living it and inspiring her, that's the most important thing.